out Vlade. Douglas takes the ball to the baseline, gives the jump shot by Miner, and it's good.
Well, when you double team somebody at the top of the circle out there, you can't let him make a pass like that.
Smith in the front court gets to the three-point line and terminates the dribble. Brings the ball over to Peeler. Left-hand 20-footer looks good. It's a little bit too long, and the rebound is off to Montross. Nice rebound, too, for the big rookie. Cross-court pass goes over to the far sideline. Another shot, and put up and in by Miner again. Hey. He was drafted by the Clippers, the 25th player picked in the draft.
Yeah, Greg Miner that time looked very, very fluid.
He did.
Illegal
screen is right. Called against the Los Angeles Lakers. And now the Lakers lead is just one again. 10:09 left to play.
Well, substitutions coming in for the Lakers. Eddie Jones and Eldon Campbell come in. Sam Bowie and George Lynch go to the Pine.
Lynch got the foul. The starting guard, David Wesley, comes back down the floor. He takes the ball over the baseline. Nice move by Miner. Brings it back out in front to Wesley. Wesley drives the middle. Takes it over to Fox. That's a three if it goes, but it was blocked. Nice play. Beautiful play by Tony Smith. I don't know how he got there, but somehow he did at 6'4".
Caught hustle.
All right. 34-33. The Lakers by one. They've given up the last four. Jones has the ball. Out in front of Vlade Divac. Vlade looking for somebody to give it to. Smith was in the lane a long time. Dribbled by Vlade behind the back. Vlade, and a holding foul is on Montross. Reached out when Vlade went around behind the back with the dribble. That confused the rookie.
Well, as soon as he went behind his back, that's to change the direction. That means the defender has to change the direction. And when he tried, he used his hand and body, and the official said, that's illegal. Vlade does that. You don't like to see him do it too often because that's a dangerous dribble for a 7-footer. He gets away with it that time.
Out of the ball game, Rick Fox, and back in comes Dominique Wilkins. Dominique is guarding the rookie now. Jones at this instance. We'll see if they switch later on. Jones is way out on the floor, pointing, directing. Somebody's mixed up on this play call. Jones comes to the right side with 10 on the 24. Jones takes it into Vlade. He's away from Montross. Underneath, puts it up. No basket. Offensive foul on Vlade. Vlade jumps the bunny hop, but it's not going to change the mind of the referee. Then it's Salvatore.
They were very emphatic with the call, too. It wasn't a situation where they were waiting. When the whistle sounded, the official knew exactly what he wanted to call. As Vlade goes in, goes up, they say he used his left arm to fend off a defender. It was
you couldn't see it on that particular angle, but anyway, the referee made no hesitation on the call. Here's a pass inside, saved by Miner, given to Wesley. Wesley, 17-footer, is good. The guard's doing a good job. And the Celtics come back with 6 in a row to lead by 1.
But when you have to double team players, if they move the basketball, you're going to get opportunities like that.
Yes, high percentage opportunities. Van Exel will come in when it's dead. Jones changes direction, beats Wilkins, throws it up and in. He left Wilkins out to dry with quickness.
But Dominique said, I'm not used to guarding somebody quite that quick.
That's right. Dominique's been around a while, 13 years. Now it's 36-35, the Lakers. Miner takes it into Dominique. He's going to take it the other way, too. Jump shot, no good. He missed it badly. The rebound comes out luckily, though, to Roger. And Roger gives the ball to Miner again. M-I-N-O-R is the way he spells his name. Wesley with it. This is not the Miner from SC, believe me. Dribble drive Wesley, in low to Montrose, charging. Whenever you drop your shoulder like that, they're going to call charge every single time.
Well, see, Eric Montross, I've seen him now twice on this play. He never gives himself a chance to read the defense. As soon as he catches it, he starts to either putting it on the floor or moving his body backwards. He's got to first stop and read the defense, find out where he is.
He's out of the ball game. That's where he is. He's on the Pine, and to replace him is Ellison. Here's Van Exel back in for the Lakers. Van Exel had a fine first quarter. Very good. All right, Van Exel looking. Bounce the ball to Peeler. They play very well together. And the ball to Van Exel. Van Exel lobs it in low to Campbell. He opened the game with 2 quick baskets, turns and gets a basket at the baseline, and Campbell now has got 4 field goals, 8 points. And it's 38-35, the Lakers again. Miner takes it in low to Raja. He turns to shoot, and he's fouled by Campbell. Raja is so strong.
What a smart move by Dino as well. He caught the ball and immediately jumped around into the chest of Eldon Campbell, and Eldon just reached in and grabbed, slapped him right across the arm. Just a real smart play that time by Raja.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Lakers Basketball Network. Raja's free throw is good, making it 38-36. Into the ball game, D. Brown. He's one of the co-captains. This is his 5th year in the league out of Jacksonville, Florida. 6'1", 163 pounds, quick kid. Raja makes them both. Raja's their 2nd best scorer. He's averaging 19 points a game. Wilkins averages 21. Van Exel with the ball, those little stutter steps.
He's quick.
I'll say he's quick, hands and feet. A pass in low to Campbell, go for his 10th point. Here he comes, shoots for his 10th point, didn't get a rebound. Raja's got 5 boards. There's Wesley with Wilkins on the left wing, gives to Wilkins. Wilkins down the middle, hang, 15-footer, in and out. He thought he made it, so did I. Ellison's got the rebound. He was behind the plane of the board, couldn't shoot it. Now Wesley gets it out in front. They reset to 24, which has worked its way down to 16. And Wesley looking for some. They're confused at the offensive end. Now to Brown. 10 seconds left. In low to Ellison. Turn. Drives on Vlade. Can't shoot it. Give to Raja. Raja's 16-footer goes in and comes out. He thought he made that one. So did I. Here comes Van Exel. Pulls up at the 3-point line. Pivot. And the hand check foul is on Wesley. And Wesley's saying, hey, this guy's pretty good.
He said, I've read about him. Now I'm getting a chance to see what all the hoopla is all about, as Nick Van Exel showing that quickness. And the Lakers are showing the Celtics as they lead at 38-37 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines, and flying the low-fare airline is just plain smart. By Toyota and their quality line of cars and trucks. And by Taco Bell, featuring the new Big Bill.
Yeah.
Real short, real short, real short. To do what?
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by Southwest Airlines, and flying the low-fare airline is just plain smart. By Toyota and their quality line of cars and trucks. And by Taco Bell, featuring the new Big Fill menu. 5 great ways to fill up for under $1.
Lakers shooting 59%, the Celtics shooting 52%.
The Lakers have the ball. Van Exel's got it. He's against Wesley. Pass underneath. Vlade's got it. Another assist. Beautiful play, Van Exel. Vlade goes to the hole for his 6th point. 40-37.
That's nice when you can score like that coming out of the timeout.
That's 4 assists for Van Exel here in the first half. Brown's got the ball. I'll say it is. 3-point Laker lead. Raja underneath. Spins it up around Campbell. Didn't make it. The rebound is off. And what do we got called? Double dribble?
No, Eddie Jones was out of bounds when he touched the basketball, so it's going to be ball out of bounds to the Celtics.
That's kind of that's hardly a bulletin.
Actually, Vlade has this rebound and somehow lets it get away from him, as they obviously Purvis Ellison knocks it out of his hands.
Jump shot outside by Raja, no good. The rebound is chased down by Jones. Eddie Jones out of Temple. We'll see his mama tonight when we get over to Philadelphia. She just left L.A. was out there for a few days. Nice lady. Bounce pass into Vlade. Give and go. Nope. Vlade faked the pass, and good thing he did. There was no lane. Vlade's got it. Then a swing left. Shoot and get it blocked by Ellison. Ellison's always been a great shot blocker. Campbell picks up a piece of garbage and puts it in the dump. Wow.
You talk about trailing a play. If they can't keep possession, Eldon is left there by himself.
He should be ashamed to take that pass.
No, he's not.
All right. 5:48 to play here in the first half. Brown with it. Brown looking inside. Nothing in there to throw it to except Wilkins. And there Wilkins gets it. Sabalas is back in for the Lakers. Wesley over to Brown. Pretty good shooter out there. That's going to be short unless he gets the bounce. He got it up and over the basket, out of bounds.
The Lakers were fortunate because they wanted to double teams Dominique Wilkins in the post. Not only did they double team him, but they were a little confused. 3 players went down, so they triple teamed. That left 2 players open.
Eldon Campbell has got 10 points, and he's also got 3 rebounds. The rebounds are all at the offensive end. Van Exel goes around and picked by Vlade. Van Exel all the way. Bank shot is good. Gee, that's a heck of a scoop shot. That looks so easy, folks. Tell them how tough it is, Stu. Look at him.
That's one of the hardest shots there are. Not only is it hard just to throw it that high off the glass, but he does it almost flat-footed. He doesn't really jump. He just quick jumps. Purvis says, Nick, that's not fair.
The score is 44-37, the Lakers' biggest lead of the night, and we're coming back right after this word from Southwest Airlines. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. The road trip continues tomorrow in Philadelphia, Monday in Charlotte, and home on Wednesday at the Great Western Forum against New Jersey. Tickets for all Laker home games available at the Forum box office and at Ticketmaster outlets and Blockbuster Music, Robinson May, and Tower Records. Rogers got the ball out in front. Roger dribbling the right side. Nobody's guarding him. He comes underneath. Now somebody guarded him, blocked the shot, but it comes down, and Purvis Ellison puts it in. The block shot gets credited to Eldon Campbell. Now, he made a surprise move.
Well, Chick, there's an example of the Lakers defensively not talking to one another. That's why Roger was so wide open.
And they worked so hard at talking to each other yesterday in practice. Boy, the coach, Del Harris, and his assistants really had them talking out loud. He said, scream, let the people in the stands hear you. That's all right. Here's a pass to Vlade at the free throw line. Out to Campbell, dribble drive, stop, 12-footer will be short. Rebound is off, inside, nice block out by Wilkins on Ceballos. Wilkins in the front court. I don't think he's going to stop. He gives to Roger finally, and Roger scores. He almost kept it too long.
Well, I tell you, not only did he give it up to Roger at just about the right time, but Roger did a good job of riding it home.
Roger has missed his last 4 shots, finally makes one. Here's Van Exel, front court, pivot. Underneath, throws it up, it'll count if it goes. It didn't go, he'll shoot 2. Boy, that's a nice move. I don't blame David Wesley for saying to the ref, give me a break, ref. I need all I can get.
Well, you hear players all the time talking about how hard it is to play defense from a center or forward position, but if you have to play these little quick guards for 40 minutes a night, you find out just how hard defense can be and what kind of conditioning it takes to change ends every time down.
Van Exel's got 11 points. He's made 5 out of 7 shots. He's got 5 assists, and he's going to go for a free throw at 77%. He goes over 77% now for the year, averaging 18 points a game. Sam Bowie comes in. Talk about your veterans. There's one. Bowie is in his 11th season, his second with the Lakers.
Well, Nick has been doing a season average of 18, but in his last 4 games, he's averaged 28.
Yep, and 10 assists. 46-41, the Lakers lead by 5. Their biggest lead was at 44-37. Roger brings the ball over to D. Brown. Like the Lakers, this club is trying to rebuild from the glory days. You see where Magic and the jump shot outside by Roger, shot no good. Campbell made him change it, and the rebound comes off to Van Exel. And Cookie, Magic and Cookie adopted a little girl. Jump shot. Shot no good. Rebound is off. Taken underneath. Campbell's fouled in the act of shooting. Good hustle play by Eldon Campbell.
What an effort by Eldon that time. I mean, really doing the job on the offensive glass. He had 2 or 3 Celtics around him, but he fought for it, gets it back, tries to take it up. Purvis Ellison across the arm. Send Eldon to the line for 2.
Take Raja out of the ball game. Eldon's got 10 points and 4 offensive rebounds.
Yeah,
Raja leaves the game with 8 points.
Well, you were mentioning the adoption by Magic and Cookie. We do want to give them the congratulations on their new addition to the family.
McDaniel's in the ball game. Just came on. Played a little bit in the first quarter. Campbell's free throws, 1 good, 1 no good. Laker lead is 47-41. 3:42 to play in the first half. And then a nice look at the old garden. Picture or two of the new one that'll be open next year. This is the last time the Lakers will ever play here. Now the ball takes over to D. Brown. He hadn't been a factor in the game yet. Bounce pass into McDaniel. He knocks the hand of Campbell away. You can get called for that. Brown to Wilkins for 3. Too long. Rebounds. A nice play. Campbell's playing a heck of a game. The ball to Jones. Dribble drive down the middle. Speaking a heck of a game. He missed it. Campbell rebounds it and puts it in.
What is he?
He came from one end to the other.
That's as fast as I've seen Eldon run. I mean, honestly, he ran the floor that time as fast as you can.
Here's a whistle and a foul going to be called. The foul is against Van Exel. Van Exel saying that he threw an elbow and hit
Technical.
me. Be careful. There's the tee. Don't get kicked out.
Well, actually, Nick thought the foul should have been called just the opposite way, and he was assured that that's what the official was going to call. But when they called it on Nick, Nick told the official what he thought about the call, and the official said, "You can tell me that twice if you want. Once the first time, it'll cost you 500. The next time, it'll cost you 1,000."
All right, the ball out of bounds to Wilkins. The free throw and the technical was missed. Van's got to start learning to control his temper when he gets a foul called. He got kicked out of a game this year because he got too hot under the collar. Brown bounce into Ellison. Bad pass. Ellison saves it, brings it out in front to Wilkins. He's in the air, lays the ball over to Douglas. He sets and fires and doesn't get from 20. The rebound is off to Jones. Jones should give it up, but he didn't. Van Exel was wide open, finally gives it to him. Van Exel would have had a wide open shot had he got the ball a little earlier. Inside, posting up is Campbell. Ellison's riding him like a Bronco bull underneath the pass.
Oh, Sam Bowie.
And Bowie makes, you know, he's a great passer. 15 points for Eldon.
Eldon Campbell executed the seal that time almost to perfection. Once you get a defensive player in a bad position, you seal, and he did. A 20-second timeout on the Lakers Basketball Network.
I just did. Well, you got a lot. The announcer's wardrobe is provided by Rick Palak, Sherman Oaks, California. You know that means fine menswear with exceptional style, service, and value. Go in and see the people at Rick Palak. You will really enjoy doing business with them. All right, the ball goes in low to Wilkins. He's backing in. He turns. He falls away. He likes that shot, and he made it. About a 12-footer falling backwards.
But
no
again,
way to block it.
Yeah, but he stepped through a somewhat of a double team that time, and you just can't allow an offensive player to step through a double team.
Campbell has made the last 6 points for the Lakers. Dribble drive Van Exel. Van Exel underneath the basket, gives it off, and Conover goes, and it goes. And the basket is made into there by Eldon Campbell. He's made the last 8 points. He's got 17 in the game. I've never seen him have a stretch better than this. Never.
He is doing the job, but give Nick some credit. Breaking down the defense out front, feeding the ball to Eldon, and Eldon, good concentration to get. He knows the contact is going to be there. He gets the basket and the foul.
He's looking for his 9th consecutive point. No other Lakers scored in that time. That doesn't mean they're not trying, but like that pass, went over to, as we said, he has 17 points. Now he's got 18. And it's 54-43, an 11-point lead. And with the ball in the front, obviously this is the biggest day of the game. They rush Raja back in there. And with the ball with 2 minutes to play, it goes over to McDaniel. Hits a high arch, 17-foot jumper. Nice shot. Van Exel with the ball in the front court. Van Exel dribbling the ball against Wesley's hand check. And they call the hand check.
Well, they catch Xavier McDaniels really wrestling with Eldon Campbell. Eldon has such a size advantage height-wise at the low post. X-Man, known for his physical play, is trying to take him off the box, gets called for the hold.
Campbell goes back to the line. Free throwing, he's made both that he's tried. 2 out of 3, excuse me.
Eldon looking for his 19th and 20th point of the half.
The biggest half he's ever had. 64% free thrower.
His career high is what, 29 points, Eldon, and he's looking at getting 20 of them in the first half.
The next one coming to Eldon. That's good. 14 points this quarter alone. That's the biggest quarter he's ever had, too. 56-45, the Lakers by 11 again. Here's a dribble by Raja. He throws a bad pass. It hits somebody in the foot and rolls, luckily for the Celts, to Wesley. Wesley's got it. Inside, Purvis Ellison with Bowie wrestling a little bit. Here's the ball to Brown. He's down the middle. He's underneath. He puts it up. Misses. Slams up Raja. Brown got hit in the face on that shot. He's still on his back. Jones down the middle. Over to Van Exel for 3. Didn't want the shot. Looks, gives it to, oh, nice pass under to Jones. They are riddling at this moment the Celtics defense.
Well, that time it was because D. Brown got hit in the face and he stayed on the other end of the floor.
58-47. Third time they have led it by 11. We got a minute left to play in the quarter. Here's Wesley down the middle, in deep. Block shot. Campbell doesn't like that call.
I don't either.
Campbell doesn't like that call at all, but he got it from Bennett Salvatore, and there will be a couple of shots.
Well, the breakdown defensively was out front. Eldon comes over. He goes up. Hits nothing but ball. Eldon's a little upset, but they had to say that little contact down below maybe because at the top, nothing but basketball.
Coming in between free throws will be George Lynch. I would imagine they'd take Eldon out to make sure that he doesn't get his third foul. Boy, he's had himself a half, I'll tell you that. 20 points and 6 rebounds, 14 points in the second quarter. Eldon Campbell.
Well, you said it when you said he's had himself a half, and they don't want him to pick up another foul before the half ends.
Wesley's free throws, both good, and it's 58-48. Now with the ball in the front court, we've got Ceballos. Ceballos brings it out in front of Van Exel. He shoots another 3. Looks good. Little long. Rebound is to Bowie. Bowie gives the ball to Lynch, and Lynch makes a 14-footer straight away, a foot below the free throw line. That's the biggest lead, 60-48. The Los Angeles Lakers enjoying their final visit to historic Boston Garden, constructed in 1928. Here's a pass, goes over the far sideline to Wilkins. His 20-foot jumper, no good. The rebound. Look at Jones. Look at Jones volleyball that thing to himself. Dribble right. He was in the air higher than an airplane last night in the fog. Bounce pass under to Ceballos. Reverse layup, good. And it's 62-48. 14 points.
Well, that was just good court awareness that time by Eddie Jones, recognizing that Ceballos was being guarded by the much shorter Wesley.
The Boo Birds are out here at Boston Garden. They come out every once in a while in every building in the league. Wesley with the ball. Wesley dribble drive, stumbles, loses the ball out of bounds. Did anybody touch it? Yep,
yeah.
The Lakers did flick it as it went by.
Actually, Eddie Jones not only got the basketball, but I think he got a part of the wrist as well.
Coming up at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, a Laker farewell to the Boston Garden. Don't forget it. All right, here's the 2 shots missed, trying to beat the buzzer. Wesley's last one was no good. And at the end of the first half, the Lakers have done a good job. The Lakers had a run of 28-13 going down the stretch. Coming up at halftime, a Laker farewell to Boston Garden. The score at halftime, the Lakers 62, the Boston Celtics 48. This is the Lakers Basketball Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, please representing the center court. Here's your host, the rising star of the Hollywood Finishing Series, because General President Sports Director, John Kennedy.
As I'm sure you know by now, all this year in the Celtics' final season in this old building, they are honoring the people who made significant contributions to this very storied franchise. And tonight, we pay tribute to a man who is clearly one of the cornerstones of the
Well, we're back here at Boston Garden, and here at halftime, it's been quite a basketball game. And Stu and I thought we'd reminisce a little bit about this Garden, where, as we've said, we're playing the final game for Los Angeles in the famed Boston Garden tonight. A lot of memories go with it. But let's talk about why they're going to tear this thing down, and they're going to put up a new one. It's going to cost $160 million, and it's going to be a beautiful edifice. It is banked, rolled by a bank called Shawmut. It's under construction. The roof has now been put on it so they can work this winter on it, and they say for sure it'll be ready to go next season. It'll look on the outside like this, Stu. It's very handsome, isn't it?
Very, very nice looking building from the drawings that we've been able to receive, and at $160 million, I think it's a bargain.
And inside, it also is going to again have a parquet floor. I don't think they're going to take this one over there.
I think they are.
Well, I talked to them today about it, and they said maybe some of it. I think they mean the nails and stuff. I love the parquet floor. Oh man,
You didn't have to play on it.
No, but the NBA had to play on it. How was it to play on?
It was fine in spots. It was just like a lot of the other courts, but there were quite a few other spots where you'd be dribbling the basketball, and all of a sudden, it's supposed to come up. It's a round ball. You expect it to hit your hand. It wouldn't be there because it would hit a dead spot, and you had to almost go back and get the ball if the Celtics didn't beat you there first.
Well, that was the trouble. The Celtics knew.
They
what the
knew
dead spots
exactly.
were.
But after you've been here a number of times, you kind of learn where they are as well. So it's an advantage, and it's not an advantage to the Celtics.
Yeah, they've got banners hanging here representing the Boston Bruins hockey, and they got them here, of course, representing the 16 World Championships won by the Celtics. The Lakers lost 8 finals to this ball club. That was really something in the 60s, but they had Bill Russell at center, and the Lakers had Ray Felix and others.
Well, back then it was only the Celtics and the Lakers playing in the finals. Every year it seemed that they met in the finals, and that's what helped develop such a great rivalry.
One of the first memories I ever recollect, I think it was 1962 when they lost again, and the final game had been played. We go to the locker room here, and it was about the size of a postage stamp. And as the guys took off their shoes after the game put them down, 2 or 3 of them, I won't name them, were crying, literally crying tears because they were so frustrated. But anyway, they had 2 showers for the 12 guys, and the water kept building up, and they'd take off a tennis shoe and it would float like a little boat.
See, people are going to think you're teasing now because you tease so often, but in this case, you are telling the truth. It's a very small visiting locker room with only a couple of showers. You're absolutely correct in that response.
One of the great moments in Laker history was right here, 1985, when the Celtics finally lost a 7th game for the world title, and that was Magic Johnson's baby hook.
Well, I tell you, they had won so many titles right here at Boston Garden that for them to finally use one, or lose one, the people were in shock. No, they didn't think that would ever happen to their famed Celtics, but Irvin made sure it did.
And of course, Elgin Baylor scored his 61 points at that time, the most ever made by a player in the playoffs in a world championship round. And by golly, as Freddie Schaus, the coach, took him out with about 30 seconds to play. And this building, I couldn't believe it. They stood up and gave him a rousing ovation.
Well, you're Elgin Baylor, and the show that he obviously put on right here at Boston Garden deserved a rousing ovation. Even the enemy could not deny that.
If you don't know, this basketball arena is in a railroad station. That's how I got over here. But anyway, I want to tell you, they wanted it close to this garden. They wanted the new one close to this garden. How far away do you think it is? 8 inches. That's true.
I know, old building to new building.
The back end of it's 8 inches away from the new building. So, for Stu, just a little bit of a tour, huh? We'll be back with more in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Yeah, we're here. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were. From Boston Garden, very rainy day. Hopefully we'll be able to get over to Philadelphia tonight for tomorrow night's game. Score at halftime, Los Angeles Lakers with their biggest lead of the evening, 62-48, and they did it with 61% shooting. For Stu Lance, I'm Chick Hearn. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we certainly have enjoyed what will be our final visit to this particular garden.
Yeah, the first half was a great half for the Los Angeles Lakers, but when you take in perspective that this is the last time, or the last half, that'll be played here, you got to stop and think about all the other times that you've been here.
Somebody asked me, some reporter the other day in an interview, how many games I had done out here, and I got thinking, years ago we used to play always the full 7-game playoffs, and you used to play 3 here and 3 there.
During the regular season, yeah, Eastern and Western Conference.
Must be over 100 times. Anyway, I'll never forget it, and I'll never forget the half that Eldon Campbell had either.
Neither will Eldon Campbell, I tell you. He came to play this evening from the outset. He was aggressive. When he's hitting the offensive glass, you know you're in trouble. He had 20 points and 6 rebounds in the first half. I believe he has 14 of those points in the second quarter. He dominated whoever that the Boston Celtics put on him at the low post, overpowered him, shot the jump shot, whatever it took, Eldon did. He even ran the floor a few times, so he had a great half. Dino Raja led the way for the Celtics with 10 points and 7 rebounds, but it took him 12 shots to get the 10 points. And when your shot attempts equal or exceed your total points, you have not had a great night. But Dino will be back in the second half to show what he can do.
And so will we be back in just a moment. The score at halftime, 62-48, and we're coming to you radio and television on our simulcast on the Lakers Basketball Network.
As soon as Van Exel came back, that's when they really took off.
How long after? When did Eldon was Eldon in most of the half?
Van Exel played 19.
When did Eldon Campbell come back? I think they probably came back about the right time, at the same time, didn't they? You have a, yeah, second quarter.
Yeah, right at the same time.
When did,
That was when Campbell came back and then when
okay, yeah.
Okay, what do we got coming back? It's okay to use that part of the, but then they're going to turn it over, and I don't want that on.
What's on the other side?
Next on Sports Center.
What? That doesn't make sense.
Now there's one that you could have. I'm surprised he hadn't been killed.
Me too. I've got his name if you want it out here.
Well, we'll put it on his headstone.
All right. At least we know who to notify, huh? Next of kin. I know, I was watching it. Well, I wasn't hearing you.
The guy that could tell us isn't here. Oh, okay, but yeah, but it's not gonna stay there, so don't worry about it.
Lakers basketball is being brought to you by McDonald's of Southern California, where you can score a $2.99 extra value meal. By Great Western's family of companies, $38 billion strong. Great Western will always be there. By Taco Bell, featuring the new Big Fill menu. 5 great ways to fill up for under $1. Brought to you by Reebok. Play above the rim on Planet Reebok. And by Pizza Hut. To enjoy delicious pizza, call the Pizza Hut nearest you today.
Well, leading scorers in the ball game in the first half for the Lakers. Eldon Campbell had 20. Cedric Sabalas with 13. Nick Van Exel also had 13. For the Celtics, Dino Raja had 10. Xavier McDaniels 8, and Dominique Wilkins had 7. The Lakers shot 61%. The Celtics 44. Lakers out-rebounded them 21-18.
All right, McDaniel has the ball in the front court as we